There is one question which has different answers at different stages of our life. That is nothing but who are you? As we grow up, we are taught different ways to answer these questions. When we were kids, we are told to introduce ourselves with our full name. I'm Dr. Usha Ishwaran. So, this is not when I was a kid. I used to say I'm Usha. And on the very first day of our high school, our teacher might suggest we tack a hobby on top. So I used to say that I am Usha and I like dancing. After we graduate and go to work and college, we drop the hobbies and replace them with our achievements, that is, our degrees. I got my B from Annamala University and I ran some clubs there. I used to perform dance, and now I work for my company Seek. So this is how we keep changing the answers for who we are. None of these are good answers actually. They all focus on tiny part of your life. Usually some externality and then enlarge it to the point where it looks like your name, your job, or your accomplishments are all you are. That is not true. No matter how impressive you can get your introduction to sound over the course of your life, at the end of the day, you are not defined by your resume. You are defined by your character. What shapes that character isn't your work history or even any set of traits in particular, it's your values. Values are our fundamental beliefs informing our thoughts, words, and actions. If you don't make an effort to define your values, no one else will do it for you. You will just passively adhere to a blend of the values of those around you. Worse, without values, your life has no direction. You're moving, but where? Nobody knows, not even you. Last year, I reflected and wrote about my values, and we can summarize what our values are. First one is calmness. If you're not calm, you cannot do anything the right way, let alone do the right thing. First and foremost, breathe, pause, think, and start from a position of poise in all things. Then, rationality. Base your decisions in logic, ethics, and common sense. As a result, they might not always look sensible to the outside world, but that world mostly wants you to not change. Change is the only constant there is. Embrace it. Try to see the world clearly and then make sound choices with your sound mind. Then, commitment. Whether it's in your career or relationships, once you find what you believe in, commit to it with all your heart. The only thing that makes us miserable is committing to nothing at all. Use dedication to cut through fears, doubts, and criticism like a laser and let it empower you to drop all distractions. Then, restraint. Doing the right thing won't always be easy, but choosing to do the right thing can be if you value restraint. Restraint sound like a bad thing, but if it's attached to a commitment you believe, it's all just come easy. It's actually feel liberating. Give it into fewer temptations and you will gain space and peace of mind. Then humility. Don't pretend to control more than you do, which is very little and always less than you would like. Be humble. Show up every day. Do your best and patiently wait for the results. Even if it takes longer and you feel like nothing is working, then vulnerability. Believing yourself is scary. But in a big world that does not care, you might as well show us the truest version of yourself. Don't be afraid to expose the parts you are scared we will judge you for. Those are the moments we really connect with others because we finally realize They are not so different than us. Then patience. Whether you get hurt or not, surviving provides the best form of reassurance. You're still here and you will live to fight another day. No matter how bad reality gets, turn the fact that you are still around today into more fuel for tomorrow. Then empathy. Everyone is struggling with something or the other. Most of the time, you have no idea what it is, but you can imagine it. You can mentally place yourselves in their shoes, and no matter what you find, it will help you understand them. You will be less likely to judge people, communicate better, and remember we are equal. Then compassion. Be kind and forgiving. Don't hate people. Lend a hand where you can. Empathy and compassion are related. When you understand people, it's easy to feel sympathetic. Life is short. See it as a big journey. We are all in together. Then acceptance. You are human. You will make mistakes, some of which you will never be able to fix. So will other people around you. Sometimes to your detriment. All of this is survivable as long as you accept it. Accept yourself too, your good sides, your bad sides, and extend that same courtesy to others. Next comes the hope. When times are bad, imagine different times. Have faith. Remember that you're not alone and trust that you're part of something bigger than yourself. You might not be able to see it right now, but whatever you're going through will make sense down the line. Then love. Combine all the above values and you get love. A catch all for our best traits. It's also a verb. Don't just say that you love people, show them. Your family, your partner, your friends, the little gestures you use to show you appreciate them, and that makes life worth living. Cherishing these little moments is how you create the memories that stay with you till the very end of your life. Whenever I struggle, feel lost, or disappointed myself, I think through the list of values I have mentioned. Which one do I need right now? What am I lacking? Every time I find an ideal I can aspire to that will help me get back on track. Your list may be shorter, longer, or completely different, but I'm confident it will allow you to do the same. Not all days are great, but even on the worst ones, you will never feel directionless. Plus, you will finally have a good answer to that all. Important question is, who are you? What is the answer you're going to give? Because it's not the degrees, it is not the name, it is not the place, it is not the power, it is not the position that makes you. It is the character, the value you hold, the way you think, the beliefs you have, the way you follow your principle, and you design a principle centered life. Stay blessed.